dreaming lately. I know that the situation of this country right now is not really helping matters. The way things are, the cost of things keep going, cost of inflation and everything keeps rising here and there, and the salary remains the same. Salary remains the same, and expenses are getting high. And I noticed that as a result of that, most people has been going into debt. Most people has really, really been going into debt, both the young and the old. And when you ask most of them, they will tell you that even the federal government still they borrow. As a matter of fact, I'm bringing it up so you guys notice, okay? Let's talk about it. Let's see how we can overcome it. Because I believe that there's always a way out. You understand? Now, let's just talk about it and see how we can overcome it. Now, I'm bringing it up here, overcoming the spirit of debt. Okay? I'm going to talk about it, overcoming the spirit of debt. And today is going to be the day one in the series of overcoming the spirit of debt. Debt. So, the first question we should ask ourselves is, what is debt? What is debt? Now, to my own best of knowledge, debt is a situation of owing money or property, especially when you cannot pay back. Yes, when you owe somebody money, property, you promise and you didn't. In fact, it's a debt. It's a debt. And as a matter of fact, the Bible said does not say to borrow is a sin. You get, the Bible did not even say that borrowing is a sin, but borrowing is a risk. Do you get? It's not a sin, but it's a risk. Yes, borrowing is a risk. Now, before you go into the area of borrowing, why don't you put some things into consideration? Example, first of all, you ask yourself those questions. What am I borrowing for? What are you borrowing for? And do I have what it takes to pay back what I am borrowing? Like, do I have what it takes to pay back what I have borrowed? Now, these are very, very important questions you should ask yourself before you make that move. Why are you borrowing and what are you borrowing for? Now, the other one you should ask yourself is, do you have what it takes to pay back what you have borrowed? This is a question you should ask yourself. This is the question you should ask yourself. Now, we have some reasons here. The question, okay, first, and then if you've answered that question, you've asked yourself why you're borrowing and do you have what it takes to pay back that debt? Now, to the best of my knowledge, why do people go into debt? Why do people go into debt? Now, why do people go into debt? We have several reasons here. We have 8 good points. 8 good points why people go into debt. And yeah, the first one here says mismanagement of fund. Mismanagement of fund. But meanwhile, we're just going to talk about why do people go into debt. We're just going to talk about the 1 and the 2. Just 2 reasons why people go into debt. You understand? Then in our day 2 in